What the fuck is up, guys? It's BKV2, BridgeKV2 right here, and we got some urgent news. I guess somewhat urgent news, probably something you already knew already, but WWE 14, WWE 2K14, WWE 2014, WWE the next game that's not being made by THQ is coming out this fall. So I just want to talk about a few things about the game and what this means. So first of all, the PS4 just got confirmed a while ago for a holiday release. So this game will not be on next gen consoles. You know, I guess they're trying to get a current console thing out so they could test the waters with it, and then if it's nice, they can go hard with the next gen console the year after that. So it's gonna be made by Take-Two Games. These are the people that work on NBA 2K, the most successful franchise that blew NBA Live out the water, got them out of business and stuff. And I think this is a good move for the WWE games, because now all the stuff that the fans have been asking for can most likely be answered. Like, a lot of people want a GM mode. I mean, have you played NBA 2K? You've got a whole association mode. You can do this, you can do that. THQ was great enough to give us WWE Universe. Imagine how much more Take-Two Interactive could elaborate on that. We could probably have online universes that we could create amongst our friends, and like we could have different universes for whatever. So I'll have my universe with like 2 of my other friends, and then I have another universe with like 5 of my other friends. You can they'll go in depth. This is not something where we can expect it to be half-assed. Also, what I think is pretty cool is that they've got some of the old THQ employees that worked on the past wrestling games working on this game. The reason why I think that's good rather than bad is basically because I don't want WWE the game to be changed all the way. Like, I don't want it built from the ground up. That would be nice, but to tell you the truth, I would just like a good WWE game with more characters and, just polished gameplay. I think that's good enough. But since we're getting the 2K developers, we're going to get those nice graphics, all of that. And the reason why it's good that these old developers are working here is that they could put a touch on what they did. They could put those old THQ wrestling games touch on there. It won't feel like we're playing a totally new game. So it might come up to a part where 2K or Take-Two Interactive would be like, we want the wrestler to control this way, and then the old THQ person would be like, no, we tried that, and it's much easier to control them this way. So I think having them in there is more of a bonus. Another thing that could happen, probably won't happen, is Take-Two might half-ass this game, because the WWE community is so demanding. You put one thing in that pleases this amount of fans, you've got one other thing that's gonna make these fans hate the game. So the fans are really hostile towards this game, and I feel that if 2K doesn't deliver all the way, then they might just fall flat. That's most likely not going to happen, since they're showing something else to lock down. Trying to get like another wrestling game to lock down. And the reason why it could happen though is basically because when you think about it, there's no other wrestling promotion that's really going to fuck with the WWE for right now. TNA, no, because they've got a whole bunch of washed up legends, and they thought that would get them a lot of ratings, but technically it's really not. And if someone else was to make another wrestling game, it couldn't be on WWE, since Take-Two has the WWE license. So a lot of people will buy a game with WWE on it. What I'm trying to get at is that 2K basically has WWE locked down. No one else can make another WWE game. So with no competition, that could just mean that they'll half-ass it and be like, oh yeah, we could just release a pile of crap every year because nobody's gonna, fuck with us. But I doubt that can happen. I mean, it is 2K. So in a nutshell, what I think is going to happen is just that 2K is going to give us a whole bunch of shit that we never seen in a wrestling game before that's good, or that we wanted in a wrestling game for so long. I don't know how good they'll do with the story mode, but that's what the old THQ employees are there for. But as far as keeping the game, making the game last, the replayability, and just having a good universe, I think 2K is definitely gonna deliver on that. So this shit will most likely be called WWE 2K14, and it will be released in the fall of 2013. So with that said, BKV2 British Kid.